finish off the other 6 succulents today. So let's just get right into it. I'll be honest, cutting these bags are probably my least favorite part about making these videos. There's also a thunderstorm going on right now. I don't know if the mic will pick it up, but if it does, that's fantastic. Let's move all these pieces so I have a nice workspace in the middle. I don't know what side that piece goes onto, so not even gonna worry about it. You know, I'm already a little more excited for these ones just because it's not the same exact base as the other first 3. Okay, I lied. It definitely is the same exact base. Now I'm looking for those 1x1s. The only downfall about having this black mat is that it's hard to see the black pieces, but it would also help if I was looking in the right place to begin with. I don't know why I thought looking at the bigger pieces was where I was going to be at. Okay, I'm looking for this piece and this piece, I believe. And they want me to do... put those two like that, it looks like. I think. That is a really weird way to make a square. I'm kind of surprised they don't have a, what is this, a 5x5 dark green square. That's just weird. Now I need to find 8 of these little guys. Okay, that is number 3. And where is actually had a tornado watch earlier today. But nothing came off that tornado watch. Oh. See, and that is why I believe they should just made a stupid 5x5 green piece. That looks kind of weird, if I'm being completely honest with you. It doesn't really look like a plant. Oh no, did I do this wrong again? Okay, no I did not. Now we are flipping it upside down and we are putting red dots. Okay, maybe that's why you can't average to 5x5, because it doesn't have these holes that line up like this. Now we flip it back over and we are making, I'll be honest, I have no clue what we're making. And now I'm looking for a gray Technics piece. Or is it black? Oh, it's definitely black. You always gotta be aware of maybe not, so you have to be aware of which side you put in, but this looks almost identical on both sides. Ayo, it's coming together. Oh, this is a really small plant actually. And that's it, it just gets placed in there like that. Huh, that is honestly a little underwhelming. But it is what it is. That is number 4 of 9, and I will place it right there. What does this text say right here? It says there are approximately 10,000 types of succulents that you can grow. The fun Lego succulents are a great way to start your collection. I would agree to disagree. Just go buy a plant. I'm kind of wondering if I should make these videos a little more, I don't know, focused. I have the zoom kind of far out on my phone, just so you can kind of see everything. I know there are some ASMR artists who really focus in on the building. And maybe I'll do that in another video. But I kind of like being able to just see everything. Because to me, I kind of see this Lego building as, I guess, if you were watching a sibling build it themselves. Because I grew up in the 90s, just watching my older brother and sister play a lot of Nintendo 64. So I never really played the games myself, so I just kind of watched. And I was perfectly okay just watching. Because there was something relaxing about it. And very stress-free not to have to play the game. And maybe for some of you guys, you feel the exact same way with Legos. You just want to watch and see everything. fix it. These little fiddly bits are kind of difficult to work with. I feel like this is why the videos kind of take a lot longer than I kind of estimate them to, just because, at least for this one, there's so many small pieces. And again, look, I need to straighten this out or it'll bother me. Okay, that is 2. Okay, that is number 3. And let's finish it off with number 4. I keep on looking at this next step because I see these giant purple pieces, which really intrigue me. But first I gotta finish step 11. And these go like this, I think. Yep. Oh no, I think I didn't mess it up. I put some of these in too much, and that piece is gonna. I bet you all these are gonna stay if I take them out. Yeah. It is what it is. I'll figure this out. Maybe they're all just supposed to go on so tightly like that. Okay, they definitely are not supposed to go all the way in. Which means I need to pull these out just a little bit. Oh god. Come on. There we go. Oh. Let's not lose pieces here. Chris, that'd be not the smartest thing to do. Okie dokie. Thought I lost it. Okay. Let's put these on very... It's not on all the way. I think they barely go in. Alright, I think that's as good as we're gonna get. It doesn't look bad. Do these... Okay. These are some really cool pedals. Alright, sorry about that. I was trying to see if I could capture the rain falling, but I think because my mic is kind of pointed towards the desk and my face, that's never going to work. But it was a decent idea. Okay, now how do these get snapped on here? It's beyond me. Oh, this last one's gonna be a pain in the butt. It looks a little wonky. Like this one at the bottom will kind of close. I'd rather have them just not any of them close and them all just kind of be stuck like that, I guess. Unless, I don't know, I feel like I did this wrong. It just looks kind of weird. It looks kind of weird if I'm being... Oh, lordy. Lavender. The lavender variety of some word I can't pronounce and not gonna try. Have some fun names like Afterglow and Cubic Frost. What will you name yours? I'll be honest, I did not know this was lavender. The color probably could have gave it away. Where is these green pieces at? And these go. Okay, these don't move at all. That's it. It's a very satisfying click, though. There we go. I guess finally put this on like that. This is actually a really, really cool one. And let's move this and put it there. And I feel like kind of judging by the sheer amount of pieces I have left, that this next one is going to be kind of big. And if you can't see, it's a cactus, so that kind of explains the amount of pieces that we have, just because it's pretty tall compared to the other 5 that I've made. Sometimes when I am building these Legos, I kind of forget, like I'm making a video, I'm trying to focus on the sounds. I kind of just get in the zone and just build it, and try to build it as quickly as possible. Which probably isn't the smartest thing to be thinking about, because it might not be as relaxing. Okay, I don't know if that's supposed to go all the way through, but I did it anyways. Oh, this is already kind of cool. I kind of like how this builds up. And then 1, 2, and then make sure those are all relatively straight. Alright, I gotta make 4 of these bad boys. Cool beans. So let's... It's probably one of those times where I make all the same pieces at once. If I can snap this on. And they want me to make 3 of those things. Okie dokie then. Oh. So that goes on there. I would have done this wrong if I wasn't looking. I thought I was making 3 of those things, but that's not actually the case. Almost lost that piece to the ground. That would have kind of sucked, if I'm being honest with you. Alright, put these end pieces on. It's kind of crazy that there is some Lego designer out there who somehow came up with these building techniques. That would be an awesome job being one of the a master builder. I remember reading somewhere, or maybe it was from a YouTube video, from a former master builder, where he was talking about how when he was applying for the job at Lego, he had to somehow make a sphere out of only rectangular pieces. Which is kind of an interesting problem to think about, especially because you need a lot of, I guess, outward-facing bricks, which means you have to design it in such a way where you can somehow, get them to all face out like, this. I guess you can't really see that, but like this, but circular. Sorry for that interruption. One of my cats was going to eat all of the food that is actually for our other cat. Alright, now how does this go on? Like that. Why won't this snap? Unless I did this wrong, which wouldn't be surprising. Yup. Would you look at that? At least I can catch my mistakes pretty quickly. There was actually one Lego set that I built, I think maybe it was like 2 or so years ago. It was that big space, what is it called? because it was like one Lego thing too small. So I had to like finagle a way to take it apart in such a way where I'd have to backtrack a ton. Oh, let's clip these all together first. And I guarantee you I'm going to do it again. Yep. And once one of those are on it, I'll kind of stabilize it and make it really easy to get these other ones on. Pop, pop. Oh, slight angle. Okay. There we go. Let's get one of these bad boys on again. There we go. There we go. And now I am making 8 of those. Golly, that's a lot. Alright, start with a 4x2. I guess a lot of 4x2s. Whoops. Sorry, Mr. Cactus. Yeah, I feel like this cactus is the biggest one out of all the succulents that we are going to make. Or, I hope it's the biggest one. And now I need a 1x1 on all of them. And one of these. Okie dokie then. That's number 2 done. Number 3. Number 4. 5. Whoops. Come on. These are a little bit of a pain in the butt. And now I need to put an orange thing on top. And then a little corner piece. Fantastic. Oh no. My cat is using her cat tree right now. Oh yeah, speaking of cats and how she was eating our food. Yeah, one of our cats, baby girl, she's literally allergic to like every cat food. And she can't have like wet food. So we have to buy her this special, I guess, dry food. That's all it is. But then our other cat also has to get this special food just in case, because if she licks our bowl, then we don't want her to get these like rashes. And taking her to the vet is kind of a pain because She is the definition of a scaredy cat. This is really cool though, how it all comes together. And then a dark green piece. And a flower on top. Oh, they all kind of just slid down. Stay. Whoa. Oh, it spins. I don't know if it's supposed to spin or not. Okie dokie. Moon cactus. The moon cactus glows red because it lacks chlorophyll and must be grafted onto other cacti for it to grow. That's pretty cool, actually. Okay, now it wants me to maybe clip them together. I'm just gonna put these red pieces in here for now, and we will see if I decide to do that later on or not. Oh. Okay, let's put these extra bits into the bag. Somehow one of these pieces got away. I just want to make sure it didn't come off the cactus. Okie dokie. Book 2 is done. And on to book 3. Separated, but might not go very well. This kind of looks like a mini cactus, but don't fall. Part of me kind of hates the repetition, and another part of me kind of enjoys it. It's very mindless. So now I'm looking at the instruction booklet, I'm kind of just looking for the pieces, because I know that I've made 6 of them so far. Okie dokie. they want me to put one of those at the bottom and 3 on top. Okay. Whatever you say, Lego company. Oh no. One of my Celeste, my other cat, has a piece of plastic that I threw onto the ground. So I should probably go get that from her. So I will be right back. Okay, I am back. Where was I? I need to grab 8 of these bad boys. I sometimes feel like cats are super smart and also super dumb at the exact same time. She took one of the tops of the plastic bags the Legos came in and threw it underneath a rug and was trying to get it out. Oh, these ones are close in. Oh, that's super cool. I like that. Alright. That is another one down. Ball cactus. Cacti, including the ball cactus, can live from 10 to 200 years, and we bet Lego succulents can beat that record. Yeah, I bet. I would assume that the plastic of a Lego doesn't deteriorate very quickly in the ground. Years is a very long time for a kind of a small plant, I guess. I kind of like how they have those facts and reading bits in some of the more quote-unquote mature Legos. Pretty much the mature, the like 18 plus black box Legos are meant for adults and the people to collect them and display them. It kind of just adds, in my opinion, I don't know, just I'm trying to think of the right thing to say. I guess it's just the extra information. It's like they don't have to do it, and I'm not gonna, learn these things otherwise. It's kind of just a nice customer experience. Okie dokie. I already cannot find these pieces. Oh. It probably doesn't help. I thought that they were gray and they are kind of browny. This has to go at a I'm surprised I'm not making like 10 of these. One and two and one of these traffic light things, even though that's not what they are. Now we'll print some more bird eggs on here. Where are some leaves? The burrow's tail plant with its plump green leaves are made from elements commonly used in Legos such as dinosaur eggs. Well, I was kind of right about the eggs then. It's kind of interesting that they use, I guess, the word dinosaur there instead of just eggs. I mean, I guess they do have a decent amount of dinosaur Legos. They probably don't have many birds besides like the Birds of Paradise Plant 1. So maybe the dinosaur is, it's used more for dinosaur eggs than it is for probably literally anything else. Which is kind of interesting to think about. Kind of afraid I put these green pieces on a little too much in there. And if they are, I'll deal with the consequences later, as I always do. This goes a little bit to the side like that. And now we're going to place more dinosaur eggs to make a really cool plant. Whoops. I recently grabbed all the Legos from my parents' house. So I have a lot of like 90s, early 2000 Legos currently in the basement. And I have absolutely no clue what to do with them. I do know I want to make some videos because I feel like a lot of people haven't seen those Legos, and they're, I would say oh god. I'm gonna straighten these out first. I'm really forcing it and it just won't go through. Come on, buddy. Oh, there we go. Now let's turn him. A third one. Oh Lord. Oh, a fourth one. Fun. Okay. I gotta put 16 of these little green pieces on here. Oh lordy. Anyways, I have all my childhood Legos in the basement currently, and I do want to make future videos with them. But like, some of the sets are currently built, and some of them are in giant plastic bins. bins, and I don't know if I should sort those bins into like their respective sets and make my life a little bit easier. But it's gonna be a lot of work whenever I do decide to sort those Legos. And I am not looking forward to it. But I think my next Lego build video is going to be of like I think it came out in 2000. It's like a jungle type set. It's pretty big. It'll probably take up my whole desk. At least the main like base, because the main base is like, it's probably a little too big for the current zoom that I have. And that one's pretty much almost complete, so it won't be that big of a deal. But like in the future, if I want to build some of these other bigger sets, finding all these pieces in these giant bins is going to just take, I don't know, a couple of hours. But at the same time, you know, I kind of want to do that because, you know, some of those Legos, I remember building. I have very specific memories with them. So I think, you know, kind of re-giving them life would be kind of cool. I am very big on kind of like reliving my childhood. Because we are only ever getting older. And, you know, you kind of shouldn't forget, you know, those core childhood memories. Unless, you know, if you had a not so great childhood for whatever reason, maybe that's not the best idea for you. Okay, that was a ton of work. And we're still not done. Snap on there, buddy. There we go. Does this go on an angle? I'm gonna put it on an angle because it's my Lego. I can do whatever the heck I want with it. Oh god. Now that is really cool. This might be my favorite build. As I'm moving these Legos away, I am so curious to know what this little gun is going to be used for. Burro's tail. The burro's tail, or the donkey tail, is a tropical plant native to Mexico and Central America. Oh man. This one looks kind of cool too. Oh, I can't even be. I actually have to think about what I'm doing at the beginning of this, which is fine. I might go look up Burro's tail after this, because that is a really cool plant. That's kind of one of those ones where there's a really interesting layers on it. Whoops. Oh yeah, my favorite part, the border. And you might think I'm joking about it, but I sincerely do like how building this border just like frees up so much desk space. Because what it's going to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can't even do math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is 12 pieces here, and then it uses 8 more here, so it uses 20 pieces. One. You know, I'm so glad that this is telling me there's a right way and a wrong way. Because you know for a fact I would mess this up somehow. Okay, so that is supposed to line up and go down. So 1, 2, and the bolt's supposed to be open. Not like that. Okay, so I gotta take this off and try to put it back on. Easier said than done. Yeah, I can just rotate it. Surprisingly, I cannot rotate it. Okay. So, there we go. And we're putting 8 of these little piston type pieces in here. Oh lordy. Alright, let's put this green piece on. Doesn't really click on. I'm assuming one of these red pieces will help that. Alright, fantastic. Oh, nice. This is the gun portion. Maybe they're not guns. Maybe they're like gas station pump ends. Regardless of what it is, this is a really cool building technique. Now I gotta make 6 of these little pod type things. I am actually gonna build one at a time. Okay. I know why it confuses me. No, I absolutely do not. Okay, that is technically number 6. And for all of these, I need to put on another one, and then its little top. Okie dokie. Whoops, wrong way. And number 5, number 5, number 5. And now I gotta make 10 more of these bad boys. I'll just make these really quick. Okie dokie. Let us put these leaf petal things together. Oh, whoops. Okie dokie. And now we connect them to the... They're not going to hit each other. I guess not. Oh, it's kind of cool that the slight tilt of these is going to angle these petals. This is it's pretty heavy. And now we attach this onto here. Or do we? Ah, I broke it. What's new? Typical, let's go back. I mean, that looks fine. I'm not quite sure why. I can't get this thing to lock in. It really does not want to go in there. Come on. unless I did this incorrectly. Oh no. Can I just like... Yeah. That's a very, very me thing to do. However, it wouldn't be a Christopher Robin Lego video if I didn't make a kind of big mistake like this. This needs to go in this direction, I believe. And then this can go into here. Yep. Oh, man. That's funny. Such is life, such is Lego. But then how do these... I feel like I can't even get these red pieces in here. Okay. Honestly, it's kind of easier to put the gun in there first, and then put it on. You know, me making this mistake just reminds me of that Hannah Montana song where she's like, nobody's perfect. I gotta work it again and again to get it right. And you know what? She's not wrong. Because if you were perfect, then you have no room to grow. And if you have no room to grow, then what are you doing with your life? Kind of like one of the best parts about life is constantly growing, working on yourself, achieving your goals and dreams because you've grown. Okay. Oh no. Come on, buddy. Get on there. Okie dokie. Where were we? Oh yes. Wow, that's so much easier when you have it built correctly. I am building 4 of these bad boys. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and these go on here. And this clicks in like so. Oh no. And that fell off. There we go. Oh, kind of ruined the flower effect. ago. I did take your advice. And I've been lied to. I have more steps. I should have saw that coming based on the sheer amount of pieces that I have left over. And these go like this, I believe. This is a really cool one, actually. Okay, now let me clean up these pieces and just connect them all. Now, assuming the final step is this final step just like storage? Yes, it is. Okay, that's kind of cool. So let's somehow put these together. Okay, those three are together. Mist purple. Oh, it's kind of nice that that one swivels so you can actually I feel like I'm missing a red one, because I am. And then finally, from the first part, we have and this needs to be like this. And I need a red one. I'm actually going to grab okay, well, I don't actually need this one, which is great, because I was going to put it down here. And let's see if we can connect them all together. I'll be honest, I'm a little bit struggling to get